Urban Therapy with Sun 752. This your daily go-getterism number 350. 451 for December 28, 2015. Tonight I want to talk about even when the odds are stacked, basically against all odds. You know, it's real hard to keep your confidence up when you feel like you're outmatched by somebody. When you feel like somebody has a greater skill set than you have, when you feel like somebody is bigger than you, stronger than you, you know, maybe a little bit better at something than you, and you're up against them as their opponent, and it can really take your confidence away. But what's really happening in those situations is that you're intimidated. And intimidation is a tool to help people win that really aren't winners. You know, they're bigger and they're stronger, and they do all of these other things to try to scare you into backing down so they never have to fight. It's almost like dealing with a bully. You know, if you take it all the way back to the schoolyard, back in the days when people actually fought to get respect. You know, you take it back to the schoolyard days when you were in school and you look at the local bully. One thing about the bully was that he would always pick on people who didn't fight back. Think about it. Bullies like people who don't fight back. So if you fight back, then the bully is going to have to deal with you in a different way. More than likely, a bully is going to back down. He's going to stop doing what he's doing to you because he realizes that, number one, you have heart. So you're not just going to allow yourself to be intimidated, beat up, harassed, and abused on a daily basis. So he's going to have to put in work. A bully don't want to put in work because he's really not that tough. You know, it's a crazy thing when we're younger. When we're younger, we actually think that people around our own age, around our own size, we actually think that they can hurt us really bad. And they can't. But we're young, and so we don't understand that. But I always wonder what's going on from the perspective of the person that's doing the abusing, that's doing the intimidating, that's doing the threatening, that's doing the bullying. Well, here's the thing. If a bully does not want to deal with a person that will fight him every day, because a bully don't want to have to prove himself every day. He just wants to scare everybody so he can come in and collect whatever you are scared enough to give him. So whether it's your lunch money or your lunch or pencils, paper, whatever you have of value that he wants. He doesn't want to have to fight you for that, because here's what happens. When you fight, when you stand up to somebody, first of all, that puts a little thought in their mind that, I must not be so tough if this dude is not afraid of me like everybody else is. That's number one. Number two, even if you lose against that bully, if he knows that you're going to fight him the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and however many days it takes for him to defend himself against you, you know that after a while he's going to figure you out, and you're not going to be scary. It's bad enough that he wasn't scared. He wasn't too scared to fight you. Because he has that courage, he's going to figure out how to beat you eventually. See, and that's the way it goes when it comes to performing when the odds are stacked against you. You realize that deep down inside of you is where the real courage lies. That's where the real skills lie. It's not what everybody else sees. So if you know where to hit a person, if you know how to deal with a person mentally and emotionally, then you are the one that is at an advantage instead of a disadvantage. It's not the dog in the fight, it's the fight in the dog. It's not the dog in the fight, it's the fight in the dog. So you have that winner spirit, and it will carry you far. Even if you don't win, you might not win today, but you keep fighting, you keep getting better at fighting. You're going to win eventually. And bullies know that. Thing is, on the flip side of all of this, some people can only deal with situations where they're the underdog. So when the odds are stacked against them, That's when they really shine. That's when they really turn it on. That's when they really get going. That's when they like to show the whole world what they're made of. Like when things are going right for some people, when they're not feeling challenged, it's hard for them to do anything good. They got to stir up the pot a little bit. Make some noise. But let something come through to rob them or disarm them or, strip away something that they held dear and important. And you're going to have a problem on your hands because they, it's not the dog in the fight. It's the fight in the dog. Of course, we got to make sure that we're fighting for the right things. Now, if you're actually talking about an actual fist fight, that's a waste of time for an adult. And it shows a lack of maturity if you indulge in that kind of behavior. But at the same time, if somebody's trying to intimidate you and they're trying to tell you that you ain't going to do nothing no matter what, well, you got to do what you got to do. From my point of view, you know what I mean? So it can be very intimidating even in the professional world to go up against a big company that can afford any kind of lawyer that they want or that they need in order to win their cases. Are you going to be feeling at an advantage with you and just this little rinky-dink lawyer? Or a lawyer that may be good, but he's not on that level. He's not, he's affordable. He's not totally, unaffordable like those guys over there who could easily win this case. So, but if you're determined to win, you're going to win. You're not going to let nobody stop you. But it can be very intimidating to think that somebody else already has a clear-cut clear-cut advantage. But if you put your nose to the grindstone and grind hard, people got to respect you because eventually you're going to learn how to beat everybody. So try not to be afraid like that, y'all. If y'all don't get nothing out of this message, you know what I'm saying? Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. And listen, don't ever let a person win a fight with you without ever throwing a punch. Make sure that if you have to lose, make sure you go out swinging. Go down swinging. Because that character that you're building with that going down and that fighting, you'll carry that on for every battle that you ever face. And then after a while, you'll be the one with the potential to be a bully, but you probably won't be one because you wouldn't victimize people the way you've been victimized. Some people do that, though, and it's a damn shame. The Mind Right and Body Better Fitness Program is this Saturday, January 2nd. Make sure y'all come through and get y'all workout on. Make sure y'all come through and get y'all workout on. You know what I'm saying? With the Mind Right and Body Better Fitness Program people. Our crew. See, we care about our health. We care about other people's health. We motivate each other. This is a movement. And the movement is moving fast. It's moving in the right direction. We want y'all to move with it. Urban Therapy with Sun Baby. The hood is our health. And when we say the hood is our health, we mean that if it's healthy and it's in the hood, then it's good. Anything healthy is good. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we get down. I'm going to holler at y'all this Saturday at the McVeigh Recreational Center, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 400 East Ontario Street on the corner of Ontario and D Street. Make sure y'all come through. Mind Right, Body Better Fitness Program. Urban Therapy with Sunny Daly. Go get them, missing y'all. Holla! You know what I mean? I'll holla!